Even though Sidney Crosby is back to playing at a very high level, there was a time when people labeled him as injury prone. Even though Sidney Crosby is playing at his best right now, one can't help but think, what if he never got injured? Coming into the NHL, Sidney Crosby was touted as a generational talent and was compared to Wayne Gretzky. When you're coming into the NHL as a generational talent and you're getting compared to Gretzky, other people are going to have higher expectations of you. Even though Sidney Crosby is the best player in the game right now, he cannot compare to Gretzky's legacy right now because Gretzky has so many Stanley Cups and so many NHL records. Sidney Crosby was selected with the first overall pick by the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2005. In his rookie campaign, he scored 39 goals and 102 points. This would have been a Calder Trophy win any other year, but Alex Ovechkin played out of his mind and had one of the best rookie campaigns ever. The second year, Sidney Crosby took a major leap in production and had 120 points along with 36 goals. Crosby started the 2007-2008 season as captain and led them to the Stanley Cup Finals, where they would lose to the more experienced Detroit Red Wings. The following year, in 2008-2009, however, he led them back to the Stanley Cup Finals and became the youngest captain ever to lead his team to the Stanley Cup. In 2009-2010, Crosby scored 51 goals, which put him in a tie for the Maurice Rocket-Richard Trophy with Steven Stamkos. Crosby also totaled 109 points that season. During the 2010-2011 season, Crosby suffered a concussion due to hits to the head in back-to-back games. The concussions had him sidelined for 10.5 months. Crosby's concussion-like symptoms returned in December of 2011, and he remained out until March of 2012. I could definitely see why Sidney Crosby was labeled as injury prone, because in 3 seasons between the years 2010 and 2013, he only played 99 games. There were many that thought his career would be in jeopardy because he would be one big hit away from having his career cut short. At the end of the day, hockey needs Sidney Crosby because he is a superstar. He puts butts in seats, and he is worth the price of admission. Sidney Crosby missed 3 good years of his prime battling concussion issues, and that is going to be costing him at the end of his career. When all is said and done, and all his points are totaled, some people will ask, how come Crosby doesn't have more points? Unfortunately for Sidney Crosby, being a superstar isn't good enough. You have to put yourself in the legend category because of the praises and comparisons you are held to. I'll have a new series on my channel called Top 10 in the NHL.